What's up, guys? Collector B here. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are staying nice and warm because it is freezing outside, isn't it? We should have done Mr. Freeze today, huh?
Yeah.
But yes, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, please like, comment, and
subscribe.
for all of you who keep coming back, you are amazing. So, really cold weather. If you know anything about me, I hate the cold, so this is kind of crappy. But we've got some really cool stuff today. We got some really cool mail calls. We have found some stuff in stores. I'm pretty much backlogged right now. I have just some boxes over here to the right of a lot of stuff to open, but I keep getting stuff in the mail that I'm like, I have to open right now because I want to. So, we're just going to get into it. Let's just get into it. So, we do have this huge Lobo and Spacehog gold label from McFarlane, and we have Jada Toys, It's Not Easy, Being Cheesy, Chester Cheetah. Super excited for that. So, we're going to start with Chester Cheetah. I always say Chester Cheeto. I don't know why. So if I say that a couple times on here, I know it's a cheetah, not a Cheeto. So, boom, here we go. Like I said, this is Jada Toys. This is actually my first Jada Toys figure, minus I have some Power Ranger cars and a One Punch Man car from Jada Toys. But they have actually been killing it lately. They've been doing a bunch of Street Fighter figures and just a bunch of cool stuff like that. So, boom, the box is fantastic. I love it. Got this off Big Bad Toy Store. It is actually sold out on there right now. Entertainment Earth says they are going to be restocking soon. But how cool is this box? It's really, really cool. Love it. I honestly thought I got sent some Cheetos, which, funny story about me, I hate Cheetos. The only Cheetos I like are what?
Cheeto Puffs.
Cheeto Puffs. So, yes. So, we're going to pop this open. I'm pretty excited. This was, I know this came out last year, technically. This was one where I saw, like, the pre-order go up, and I was like, what am I going to do with it in my room? But I saw a bunch of people get it. He looked amazing, and finally I just pulled the trigger on Big Bad Toy Store. And here we are. Here we are. So, boom. Again, box is fantastic. I'm definitely keeping this box. So, it just comes in like this. So, not anything cool when it comes to the inside of the box. I don't think there's even a background. There might be. Oh, there is, but it looks more like the Cheetos mac and cheese than actual Cheetos.
Well, those look like Cheeto Puffs.
They kind of do look like Cheeto Puffs. But, by the way, the Cheeto mac and cheese, let's talk about this real quick.
Garbage.
Absolutely disgusting. I really wanted to give it a shot, and
ew.
Ugh, disgusting. So, here we go. So, as you see, he does come with the Cheeto. He comes with a bag of Cheetos. His hands have Cheeto dust on them. Alternate head. Just looks really, really good. Just fantastic. I had to get him. So.
And he wore orange.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like no, I did not mean to do that. This was the only hoodie that was washed, guys. We did see a Cheetos. What was it, like a one?
No, it's one of those, like, Snuggies.
Oh, a Snuggie. So kind of like a onesie,
yeah,
right?
Well,
and at Walmart this morning, the wife said I should have bought that and worn that for this video, but we're not doing that. Where is the rest of the tape?
First time opening a toy?
Yeah, apparently. Bro, it's zip tied.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't easy.
Jeez.
Being cheesy, right? Good stuff on. Everything stayed in. Hey, that's good packaging. All right. Ooh, God, I'm so excited right now. Oh, he has. Okay, cool. It's just dust, not Cheeto dust though. So you do get alternate hands to hold stuff. The hands look cool. He does have the Cheeto dust on his thumb, which is really cool.
They're all over his feet.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I stand corrected. All right. Then you do get the Cheeto, which honestly, this looks like straight up like a Cheeto. Like, I know it doesn't really, but like I could try to eat this right now.
You
You'd break
like
some
these.
teeth. I don't like those. So don't break your teeth. It's actually not a Cheeto. So you do get the Cheeto. You do get the Cheeto bag, which, I mean, they did a really good job. Even this bag of Cheetos looks like really accurate. And again, like, this is another thing to where if you do like toy photography, you know, you get the Cheeto bag. So he does come with some cool stuff.
All air. No shit.
Pretty much. Then you do get the alternate head, which is his mouth shut. I think that's like really the only difference. They both have glasses on. The whiskers are really cool. Only thing I really would have wished is if they just would have opened that mouth, but it's not bad. This is also like $24, which is a really good price for this guy, which is cool. It looks like he has Cheeto dust on the back of his head though, which is kind of funny. That face sculpt is really cool though. Let's get him out. All right. Bam. Super cool. I'm pretty excited about this guy, actually. All right. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So his arms are pretty skinny. So just be careful. But man, does he look... He looks fantastic, man. I'm digging this, dude. For sure. Let's see if we can get him to stand, though. Bam! There he is. Look at that. I mean, his feet are so big. I feel like you're going to be able to get him to stand really easy. Like I said, his arms are pretty skinny, so just be careful you don't rip those. You can see it break those. He does have alternate hands here, and then this face sculpt is a little different, just the teeth showing, kind of. But as far as the glasses and the whiskers, they are there. And he's more of like a, I think he's 5-inch is what they call it. He's not huge, but he is pretty cool. I'm loving the shoes. Well, it would be really cool is if they would have given him like some alternate shoes. I know we never see him with alternate shoes, but how cool would that be? I mean, he doesn't want to stand very well for me though. I just need to get him in a good pose. But there's the back. And then we've got the side view here. He looks great. So as far as articulation, you do... Well, I don't want to break this at all. So he does have a thigh swivel, which for how small his legs are, I'm surprised he does. No toe joint, but he does have
show me the bottom
there.
of his shoes.
Oh, those are cool. Those are pretty cool. So both shoes have those on the bottom. So, I mean, he is very articulated. Just, you're going to have to be very careful with these legs. I feel like right here, especially, that can easily snap if you're not being careful. He does have like a waist swivel, so you can turn him there. Ab crunch, I mean, he can sit down. Not much of like an ab crunch, but he does have flexibility there. No bicep swivel, thank you. But you know, arms bend very well. Again, be very careful with these arms. And he does have a wrist joint, which again, you can kind of see the paint chip in there. I'm just kind of scared to remove those arms or those hands, but we will see. His head, good range of motion, up, down, really good range of motion there. And his tail does also have articulation. It does have this joint, so you can bring it down. Again, be very careful. And you can go up and obviously side to side. So really cool articulation there. There is Cheeto dust on these hands as well, which is really cool. And he looks fantastic. I don't know what head sculpt I prefer. I kind of like the teeth, but this one looks pretty cool as well. Let's do it. Shout out to my boy Jeffrey. Bought like his first action figure in a long time, and it was Chester. He got it the other day, so shout out to you. But the Dolphins still suck, so sucks to suck. So there he is. There is him with the different face sculpt. Still looks fantastic. And let's see. So these hands, can you... No, I think you're going to have to put both of these on. Yep. You're going to have to put both these hands on for him to hold anything. So I will do that real quick. Let's see how... Well, there went his head. That's okay. So not terrible. All right, cool. I've been really scared to remove these hands. Not just these ones, but just hands in general, because I've had some breaks lately. But let's throw these on. Wasn't too bad at all. Didn't even have to heat it up. Come on. All right. Dude, this dude's lit. I don't say lit. I don't know why I said that, but he's pretty lit. I mean, come on. Bang. Just so cool.
Put his head down.
I'm really digging this
There you
guy.
go.
He's really fun. He's going to go pretty well somewhere. It's going to be nice. I'm probably going to put him with my DC guys and just have him out in the corner just posing all cool looking. But how awesome. I love it. I mean, it would have been cool maybe like some other accessories with him. But like he's solid. I really like it. I think you can get him into some good poses. You know, these shoes are big enough that you can get him in like a running stance. You could also use this tail to kind of help him stand if you wanted to, you know. So like I have him here. He's kind of like this. The tail's actually not touching there, but he looks great. I love it. What do you think?
Yeah.
He's cool, right? He's really, really cool. So loving that. So again, it is, you can buy it on Amazon, but it's not from, last time I checked, it's not from a actual, like from Amazon. It's from a seller on Amazon. And it's a little more expensive. It's like 30 or 40 bucks. Just watch Big Bad Toy Store. They'll probably get it again. It is out of stock right now. And like I said, Entertainment Earth says they're going to restock. I don't know about other retailers. I don't know if this is going to be at Target or Walmart. Might be. I haven't seen anybody find it yet, though. So, boom. There it is. Chester Cheetah. I almost said Cheeto. Awesome. I love it. I honestly don't know how I'm going to pose him, but he looks fantastic. I love it. So, super, super cool. Jada Toys. Awesome. Again, shout out to young Jeffrey. So, all right. So now I wasn't planning on this being in this video, but it just showed up at the house yesterday. I was really hoping to be opening my Mezco White Ranger, but of course I had to work yesterday, and so FedEx man came, rang my doorbell, need an adult signature for Mezco. I almost sound like that. I have to get back to work, you know. Sorry guys. So I got the door tag and we're gonna wait. It's Sunday. I don't think they're gonna come by today. It's gonna be snowy, so probably won't come by on Monday. So I don't know when I'm gonna get that. So kind of a bummer there. But this showed up. This wasn't supposed to be here till next week, but hey, bam, gold label.
Label.
Well, I combined gold Lobo, you know. Gold label, Lobo, and Spacehog. Now, I'm just going to address this real quick, and then I'm not going to say anything else about it. McFarlane dropped a new wave, a new Crime Syndicate wave, I believe. Exclusive to McFarlane Toys, $40 a figure. And everyone loses their minds, you know. I wasn't huge into that wave to begin with, so I wasn't going to buy any. But everybody's freaking out. You know, it's 4 figures with the Build-A figure, $40 a piece. You know, McFarlane's been at 20. Then he does some collector's edition. Those have been at 30. Now it's at 40, and everyone's freaking out. It is what it is. Do I think his toys are worth $40? No. I mean, if he gave you more accessories, wired capes, stuff like that, sure. But you don't even get any accessories with most of these guys. There is a wired cape, I believe, on the Superman, but not worth it to me, you know, but to each your own. You know, if you want those figures, just go buy them because they are an exclusive to McFarlane Toy Store, and once they sell out, they're going to be a lot more on the second market. You know, it's going to be $60, $80, $100.
Stop complaining about it. If you don't want it, don't buy it. It's that easy, folks.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
sure.
I would hate to, if he brought that wave out and it was a bunch of Batmans that I really wanted.
Yeah, but
or
you would
like
still
that.
buy it. So it doesn't matter.
Probably. But I get the people saying you can't justify, you know, paying $40 for that figure. I mean, when you looked at, like, Captain Carrot, came with 4 hands, you know, that base with the card. You know, he didn't have a ton of accessories, but he was only like $20-something. What?
What are you looking at?
Well, I was looking at Captain Carrot.
Oh.
I was trying to remember what all he came with. Came with a flight stand. So, I mean, I get it, but all these people emailing McFarlane and telling people not to buy it, people are still going to buy it. People are still going to scalp it. McFarlane don't care. It sucks. Hopefully, not every McFarlane goes to $40, but I've already kind of tailed off on some here and there. So, you know, we'll see. It is what it is. Now, this guy, I honestly don't even remember what he was. I'm pretty sure he was like $80, but he's huge. Gold label. We'll see if it was worth it. Yeah, let's get into it. So, boom. Again, this is almost like the Batmobile box, which cool. You see on the back, boom, he comes with Spacehog, which is honestly the big selling point for me. I really wanted his dog, so I was pretty stoked about that. I do have the old Lobo here, so we are going to see how much different he is from this one, and I honestly don't think there's that much difference. I think his hair is maybe a little longer and the face sculpt's a little different, but we'll see. So, again, to each your own. Each your own. If you want to buy $40 figures, buy $40 figures. If you don't,
just ridiculous grown men complaining about it. Like, get over it.
Yeah, my whole Facebook feed this whole week was about McFarlane and how he doesn't care about the customer anymore and he's greedy now and all this stuff. And like, I mean, honestly, like, just let McFarlane do him. He's gonna do what he wants. Do you really? I know a lot of people have always been like, McFarlane's for the fans. His comics are cheaper and this is cheaper. You either live long enough. No, what is it? You either
die a hero or live
long enough to become the villain, right? So, is what it is, man.
He's still alive.
Is what it is. I can't wait for him to do a release. Well, these figures are definitely higher class figures, and they're exclusive figures. Figures. So, I know. I make fun. No wonder McFarlane don't want to sponsor me, right? Woo, okay. I do. Wow, this thing is pretty big. I don't have room for this, so why did we buy it? Well, because we wanted to. So we might have to... Interesting. We might have to fly this in the room, so... again, I have to put some pieces together here, so stay patient with me. I am not the best at reading directions or putting stuff together. So, here we go. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Why did you put this on the outside? McFarlane. This video, right? Bam. All right, so I haven't really looked at this. I'm gonna say it feels pretty cheap to me. It definitely feels pretty cheap. It looks like a pod racer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, if you're watching this video, pod racing, bro. It definitely looks like a pod racer. It feels very cheap to me. It's very light. I do like the coloring on it, but it feels cheap. I'll have to figure out where these go. But you can show this while I open up the box and feel how light that feels.
Oh yeah, this, wow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. All right. Boom. 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 Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. My goodness. All right. So, oh, okay. I didn't know he came with that. Where the heck does that go? That's his guitar. Oh, Lord. No instructions except for on the back of the box. Okay, so when you're done with that, this goes here.
Nope.
And again, if I'm doing this wrong, sorry guys, but I guess this will be a video on what not to do. Okay, yep, that seems right. That's doesn't like lock in. What's that like? Interesting. Okay. This I would assume is just the base. So you do get this cool base, Lobo. It is actually a much better base than like most of the bases. It's different, which is cool. Let's see what we got. You do get his guitars, or guitar, which again feels pretty cheap. Not much detail, but it is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, that goes goes there. Okay, that's what I thought. So the guitar goes here. If I'm doing this right, probably not. So wait, so that's there. It goes backwards. So guitar goes on, oh my goodness, the stand like this, and then you have the peg to the stand. So that's how your stand looks. Pretty cool stand, actually. All right, now, not the main man himself, the main dog himself. I'm pretty excited about this. I was hoping he was going to have some articulation, but he does not. He's just a good fat boy. I do really like this dude.
His mouth doesn't open at all?
No.
No.
It doesn't. That would have been cool, right? So there is, he looks fun. Oh gosh, sorry. He looks really cool. But yeah, there's no articulation on him, which is kind of a bummer here. But I do really like how he looks. At least he's in a pose where he's sitting there. And he is actually supposed to, there is a spot on here for him.
He sits on a peg.
Which is, yeah, ouch. Ouch, yeah. He's supposed to sit on one of these pegs here. Is it the front or is it, no, it's definitely the back one. So, that don't make sense. It should be. Huh. He's just supposed, I think you could kind of put him wherever you want. The box shows the back peg. So like here, but he had, that hole is in his butt is a little too big for that peg. So he kind of just chills there. Kind of interesting, but I feel like you could put him on any peg and you would be okay. Because he just does have that hole in his butt there. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, you could just put him here if you wanted to. I mean, if you really, really wanted to, you could probably just sit him on there. I mean, he sits pretty nice on there. So, he looks so good together. So, let's get to Lobo here. And then we'll put him on the bike and we'll see what we think. Did you show the bottom of the bike at all?
No.
I don't think I did either. And I didn't even look at it. So you do have the hole there for the peg, but it's okay. The bike, I mean, it's kind of cool. I feel like if you are like a customizer and you paint, I feel like you could do some really cool things with this. It just feels kind of cheap to me. So he does come with his hook. It's the exact same one as the first Lobo, so nothing new there. And we've got Lobo here. I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing, minus the face. The jacket looks a little better to me.
Oh, he does have an alternate head.
He does come with an alternate head as well.
His hair's standing up.
So let me get him to stand. I can kind of show the differences. Alright, so this is the Lobo that has come with the bike. And this is the first original release Lobo. So as you can see, his hair is blue, his hair is black. They are definitely a little bit different. Face sculpt is a little different. Can you see it on the camera? It's pretty. When you turn, you can really tell.
Yeah.
As far as like body and clothing, they look, I mean, there might be a little differences, but they look almost identical to me. Nothing really crazy. The one thing I really noticed though is when you turn these guys around and you look at his jacket and you look at his jacket looks brighter. Like the skull looks brighter. The jacket almost looks a little bigger, maybe. It just looks a little different to me, but nothing crazy. But as you can see, I mean, he also comes with this, so nothing really different here. I mean, not even in the belts look the same. Again, it just looks like they painted them different. When you look at the belts, this one looks shinier to me. This one looks more flat.
Well, he has no facial hair.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I will say, I do like this face better. Those teeth, everything like that looks a lot better. I do like the blue hair, though. So, there's those two. But we do get an alternate head as well, which is cool. So, again, Now he gives us alternate heads for a gold label. And this head's pretty cool. I don't know which one I want to do, honestly. I feel like you kind of have to do this one if he's on the bike. His eyes, though, like, one is like this and one is like wide open, so it's kind of funny looking to me. But I feel like you kind of have to put that head on so he's, you know, flying through the air and the wind's in his hair, you know. But I do like Lobo with the flat hair a little more, but that's pretty cool. So we will pull this off. Boom. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why he did that. There's an actual peg in there. There's usually no peg in there. So, I mean, okay. Good thing I have these here. That's really weird. I wonder if he meant to do that. Or, so, if you guys got this, let me know if your alternate head came with a peg in it, because I'm not really used to that. Oh, God. That's going to hurt when you put it on, just so you're aware, because it is very spiky. Yeah, I think I like this head a lot better. I think I'm going to rock this head, but I get it. There's that. I think I like the other head better. I really do. The hair on this does look really cool, though. You can see it has like kind of some texture in there. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of
can make that a Ryuk head.
I kind of like this head. Oh, that would be a great Ryuk head. Exactly. I kind of like this head better. But he also, this one looks taller to me. Look where his shoulder is. Maybe it's just how his legs are. He kind of looks a little taller than me. I just kind of noticed that. As far as articulation, guys, I mean, if you have the first one, it's probably going to be the same. So, boom, you know, there we go. There we go. Toe joint, great. No thigh swivel, like usual. He does have that butterfly joint. Bicep. Boom, you know, nothing new. Head. This head's tight, but up, down. As far as ab crunch, not much. So he's pretty much exactly like the older Lobo. Now here's the big question, is if we can actually get him on the bike to where he looks okay, you know? Oh, yep. I understand why he made that come off now, because I feel like you could break that pretty easily. Okay, one hand. Let's do two hands here. You know, if McFarlane really cared about people, he would have given him a helmet. Because you got to stay safe while on your bike. Okay, he sits pretty good on there. You still can't get his butt down all the way. He does look good on here, though, I will say. The only thing, though, is I feel like you're not going to see the dog very much, because I would have much rather the dog up front. So, Jesus. There goes Spacehog. Again, because he doesn't, like, really clamp in. He just kind of chills. So, there he is with the alternate head sculpt, the bike, and, I mean, this thing's pretty big. Definitely not as big as the Batwing. It's probably as long as the Batmobile, but the Batmobile feels way better as far as made. This thing kind of feels pretty cheap to me. It does look pretty cool, though. I'm like satisfied with it, except for this damn dog. I really wish he would like sit better in there. So I do think I'm probably gonna just like hang him from the ceiling, kind of flying around. I might change the head sculpt. We'll see. But I mean, it does look cool. But it definitely reminds me of pod racing here. Oh crap! I forgot about the stand. So you have this stand as well. That just slides in. So maybe we'll put him somewhere on the stand. That's pretty cool, though. I do actually really like the stand. Much better stand than he's given us for a lot of stuff. And I do like how he kind of is leaning back. You know, that's it's pretty cool. My only thing, I wish the dog could like sit up front, which again, you can if you want to. Pretty easy there. Looks cool. Only thing I did. This poor dog, man. He's gonna be just beaten and battered by the time I'm done with this video. Only thing we did not do. Yeah, see, he does not. There we go. We'll do there. Only thing I didn't do was the chain. But again, the chain is exactly the same here. Nothing crazy. So if we want to, we'll just put that there. So you can just hang the chain there if you want to. It looks cool. I mean, I'm pretty excited for it. I do like this alternate head much better, though, I think. But again, you know, this is more through the air here. So there we go. And we got an extra peg head. Peg head? Is that what you say? Peg head? Peg? That's going to be a pain in the butt to get back in there, though. And now I got it stuck. So, boom. There you have it. Again, I don't remember how much this was. I think it was like 80. I want to say it was like $80. Is it worth it? I mean, I think it's a really cool display piece. I also think the stand is pretty solid. I actually really like it. I kind of want to put it on the stand, but I have nowhere to put it. So, for me, I like it. I mean, if you didn't get this first Lobo, great, get this. I think this Lobo is actually better because you do get the alternate heads. I do like this head better. The dog is cool. Wish there was some articulation. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing there, which is kind of a bummer. I do like that you can put him kind of wherever you want on the bike, but it's pretty much this Lobo with a bike. And the bike's cool. I mean, 7 or 8 for me. It's not like a home run 10, but I am pretty excited about it. So there we got it. And then, of course, you know, the star of the show. Look at this. Oh, come on. Yes. He's going to be too heavy. Okay, we were going to try, but you could add some characters on here, I feel like, if you really wanted to. This Chester Cheetah, there it is, just said it. Chester Cheetah is fantastic. I love it. I highly recommend getting it. Again, if you can find it, grab it. It's only like $24. So even if it's shipped, you know, you're looking about $30. Really, really cool. Really loving this thing. And this is pretty good too. So that's what we got. I mean, I've got a lot more stuff to open, but I actually thought this was going to take me longer, so we'll just do a little bit shorter video today. Yeah, I don't know if this is still available places. It probably is, and this will probably hit comic stores for sure. This too. Don't know if this is going to be at Walmart or Target or anything. It could be, but yeah, that's what we got. Follow us on Instagram, links in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you got it, if you're going to get it, what you think. What about Chester Cheetah? Fantastic. And yeah, like I said, stay warm because the next couple days are going to suck, aren't they? Yep. And yeah, we love you guys. You guys are fantastic. Shout out to everybody who follows me. All my buddies here, you know, Mark, Ryan, you know, AJ, Jeffrey will give you another shout out here, but you guys are fantastic. I love you guys. Thank you all for the support, and have a great rest of your weekend and week. And as always, collectors never stop pod racing, collecting.